Even today, how many thousands of people probably that went and watched that memorial service and got the gospel message that they probably would not have at any other time? Now, am I saying that God went up there or whatever and was like, hey, I'm going to do this to that? No, the wickedness did that. Evil did that. And it's unfortunate that it takes the blood of martyrs in order to plant the seeds of the church. But when we look, case in point, the Apostle Stephen back in Acts chapter 6 and 7. It took the blood of the martyrs to plant the seeds, to cast everyone out of Jerusalem to start building the church, to preaching the gospel. We, the believer, need to humble ourselves and return to the place where the Lord intends us to be. Too many of us say that, to the Lord, that we'd be glad to serve Him as long as we got air conditioning, as long as we got good food, first-class transportation, a life without want or trouble. We probably know people like that. But that's not the God in which we serve. Even if we don't get those things, we do have a God of wonderful grace. It's not normal for a Christian to enjoy ease and popularity. When you look at the trail of blood through the church, our lives as Christians seem to arouse the hatred of those who do not experience God's grace. The hope that we have in Christ is intolerable to the lost. Not because it's us per se. They don't hate me or hate you. They hate the person who gave you the message. They hate who we represent in our lives. The world hates Jesus and therefore punishes us because of Him. As a lesson from the Bible study on Wednesday, it was the blood of the martyrs that plant the seeds of the church. It requires sacrifice, resolve, grit to serve the Lord in this world. Matthew 10, 16 through 18, Jesus said Himself, "Behold, I send you out as sheep in the midst of wolves. So be wise as serpents, innocent as doves. Beware of men. For they will deliver you up to councils, flog you in their synagogues. You'll be dragged before governors and kings for my sake, to bear testimony before them and the Gentiles." Persecution, tribulation, sickness, and disease are nothing new.